Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Corina. So today is Labor Day. It's Labor Day weekend. We are going through the craziest, biggest heat stroke in LA right now. It's like 100 degrees out. I'm not even being dramatic, and it's just crazy. But today is one of the last few days before Horror Nights officially starts here in Hollywood. In Orlando, Horror Nights started this past weekend during Labor Day weekend. For us, team member preview is tomorrow night, Tuesday night, and then opening day or opening night is actually on Thursday, which I think is strange that they wouldn't do opening night on a Friday, but opening night is this Thursday. I haven't been back in quite some time because the summer crowds, everything has crazy wait times. Like, I've only gone there to go to City Walk and to the movies, so I'm excited to see all of the new Halloween Horror Nights updates. I figured I'd take you guys with me. It's probably the most complete and up-to-date it's gonna be because team member preview is literally tomorrow, and then it starts in 3 days from now. So let's go head on to Universal and check out all of the Halloween Horror Nights updates, the merch, construction. I'm super excited for some of the merch. I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy it. I also had to get my new pass because I recently renewed, so I need to get a new pass. Hopefully I can maybe get my Halloween Horror Nights pass early as well so I don't have to deal with all of that on opening night, but better believe I'm gonna be there on opening night. I'm gonna do a foodie vlog on opening night because I'll be there by myself, and I don't know if I'll be brave enough to go into the houses alone unless I meet up with some friends that I know are going, but we'll see. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Let's go check out the merch, the construction, and all the updates and get officially ready for Halloween Horror Nights. Okay, so when you walk in from City Walk, they now have this new store here. And it says Studio Souvenirs, and it's decorated a Halloween Horror Nights. So this is sounding like it's gonna be kind of like the tribute store in Orlando. No one really knows yet. They haven't put anything out about it, but it's super blacked out. Hopefully this will be ready to open by, I don't know, tomorrow maybe for team member preview. But if you look inside, I don't know if you can see it on camera, you can see inside and you can't tell if it's ready or not or what. So who knows if it's gonna be ready by Tuesday, by Thursday, but it does look like it's gonna be a tribute store. Here's what it looks like from afar. So it's a pretty big venue. It's like right there when you come in from the parking garages by Buca di Beppo, Lids, and then like the Menchie's right here. So this used to be another retail store. I don't know if they'll change it like they do the tribute store every season or if it's just gonna be a Halloween store for now, but it's really cute. Hopefully it's open by the next couple days or at least by opening night on Thursday. They've started to decorate some stores on City Walk. They're opening windows with a bunch of Halloween Horror Nights stuff. They're really pushing Little Boo, even though that's more of an Orlando thing, if you know, you know, but it does still look super cute. And when you first walk into the store, they have like some of these little chain bags with Little Boo on it. These are the Little Boo sipper cups, some decorations, pint glasses, hats with Little Boo. Like, they are really pushing Little Boo right now, even though that's such an Orlando thing. And then here's some leggings that they have, along with more like shirts, the zippers. These are all buttons and pins, multi-use decal. They have like socks. These are headbands, bandana things. Some cute little earrings. Some candles. Hoodie. And they have one of those like hand fans and a blanket, which is actually really cool. This blanket's really cute. I might actually get that for my couch. Then this is like a Universal Monsters themed little thing. So they have like a bunch of figures, but you can like change the faces on them, which I think is cool. Universal Monsters, which a lot of this stuff they've had year round since last year for the most part. Same thing over here. These are all like Universal Monsters themed stuff that is at this point year round. So they have more figurines, display stuff, and then these shirts. They've also now made the Universal Studio store, like right before you go into the park, into a fully themed Halloween Horror Nights store. So it has all of the billboards and just like advertising for each of the houses on all the pillars, the Weekend, Blumhouse. Let's see the merch that they have inside. So they have some Legends Collide shirts. This is like a Frankenstein bag, which is cute for like a spooky season bag. And then they have some cups, tote bags, more shirts. This is a Dracula purse. And then they just have all of these like masks, Michael Myers, killer clowns. And then here's like one of the bigger displays. So this is all like Halloween themed. Coffee mugs, killer clowns. Just have the decor, coffee mug. This is like one of the big shirts for all of the houses and like the Terror Tram. And then all of these, which I've been looking at that Michael Myers backpack I've been thinking about getting. I don't know. They have like they have candles. They have just like so much stuff that they've added in the past like 2 weeks. I really like these little backpacks though for like a lounge replacement. So the first like Universal Studio store when you first walk in is also themed. These Studio Screamers are so cute. Like this backpack, this Loungefly looking backpack, I've also been eyeing. Like it's either between the Halloween one or this one. But the Studio Screamers are really cute. I have a shirt from last year that is Studio Screamers. But let's take a look inside because this has a lot of HHN stuff as soon as you walk in. This is still part of like the Nintendo World store, but they have this really big setup in the front. So they have the mugs, they have the collectible Screamers, which I have some of these already, and then the vinyl figures, and then these little backpacks that I love and think are so cute. The shirt and the hat. And then I think these little Frankensteins are cute. I might actually get one. But also I feel like these are the same ones that they use as prizes for the game, so maybe I'll wait till I play a game to get it. Then they have these masks, so like Michael Myers, killer clowns. The Chucky one is scary. But they have new Chucky merch, even though Chucky's not even like an icon or has a house. They're really pushing Chucky for whatever reason. Here's the black phone and the double feature for Blumhouse and Freaky, which I still need to watch Freaky. More Chucky merch. This bucket hat is actually kind of cute, low-key. Socks. I like this one. This one's cool, like vintage Chucky. Some more killer clowns, more candles, and then here's like the pass holder magnet and pin. They have like a drawstring backpack. These also say pass member on them, and they're killer clowns pass member stuff. Then they have a lot of like traditional Halloween stuff. This is more based off of like what's going on in Orlando, because Orlando is pushing like historic Halloween. But they do have all these magnets and like phone cases, which are cool, like an Apple Watch band. This is all stuff themed to the Terror Tram, so they have like the magnets, pictures. These shirts are actually kind of cool. I like that they're like that gray faded, and then like this hoodie. The hoodie is like a tie-dye hoodie. I think that's super sick. Here's the back of the hoodie, a better look. Here's more of their Universal Monster stuff, which this is like now a year-round thing. It says Halloween Horror Nights, but a lot of it has been out for a little while. Here's like the Mecca. This is all Halloween stuff. A lot of it I showed you guys in the last 2 stores, but very cool. And this is just like a wall of masks. All these different Dios de los Muertos, Chucky, Killer Clowns, Michael Myers. Here they have more stuff themed to Studio Screamers. I kind of want like all of it, literally. This is like a really soft plush blanket that I think is really cute. This is like a denim jacket, which it's so hot in California, or else I would totally get this. And it has all of them on the back. More mugs, hats, shirts. And then here's some more like Little Boo based stuff. I might get one of these hand fans, honestly. I do really like the flannels. But again, it's so hot that I just don't even think I would ever wear the flannel unless it was for fun. Oh, I love these glasses. These are like the really cute ones. I might get one of these actually. It is actually so hot. Like I look like I'm sweating extra because of the fact that like my moisturizer and stuff is like melting off my face. It is so hot. But I did buy a few things, so let me show you guys some of the stuff that I bought if I can balance my camera in some way, shape, or form. I forgot my phone stand that I normally use. So let me do a little haul of what I got. I only got 2 things right now because I'm trying to decide on like what I'm gonna buy in Orlando, because I always like buy something when I go to the Orlando event too, so I don't want to like buy too much here when I know like half of it is the same stuff. Also, I did make my own Etsy shop too to buy my own merch that I thought was like cuter in my style. So I did just want to take this second to plug this Etsy shop that I made. I wanted to experiment with making an Etsy shop. I had seen a lot of TikToks about it, so I actually made one for merch that I'm customizing myself. It's obviously going to be a little bit cheaper, if not same price point as what's available at Universal, but this is just my creative twist on items, and also just like some fun different options that you may not be able to get at the parks, or if the parks do sell out of any of their merch. So I tried to incorporate as many of the bigger names at Halloween Horror Nights this year that I could. So I have some Killer Clowns from Outer Space merch on there. I have some The Weeknd stuff on there, which I plan on adding more of because a lot of the parks don't even really have that much Weeknd merch right now. And I have some phone cases, some other creative stuff for like Scream and Ghostface and the Massacre Machine, Michael Myers and Halloween, and then some other just cute horror-themed 90s icon stuff. So I will link my shop in the description below. Feel free to check it out, share it. You can message me if you have any ideas. They did have these like hand fans, which these are super, the music is super loud, but they had these hand fans, and I wanted one of these because I wanted it for when I do my makeup anyways, so I figured it was like a double whammy of getting a Halloween Horror Nights one to use in the line, but also when I'm like doing my makeup. I also have like a mini electric fan, which I forgot to bring today, but I'm going to use that too, but if that ever dies at some point, then you have the hand fan. So this is what it looks like when it's rolled out. It's super cute. Really works. I wanted to buy this today because I wanted to literally use it today because it is literally that hot. Then I'm trying to get rid of this bag too. I think I'm just going to stuff it in my fanny pack, but I got this shirt, and it's like an original shirt. It's going to be the same one marketed in both parks, but it says Halloween Horror Nights on it. I really liked the sleeves on this one because it's like those shoulder sleeves, so I feel like those are cuter for girls. I'm not really one to wear like a big t-shirt like that, so I got this one because I always have to get an event shirt. This one has like the shoulder type of, God, this music is so loud. This one has like the shoulders type of sleeve, so I liked it better. And this one is the Hollywood version, so it does say like Terror Tram and everything on it, but it has all of the houses on the back. This was like one of the maps, or this was like the back of the shirt or the design that leaked everywhere for Halloween Horror Nights, where everyone started speculating and making their maps based off of what they thought was going to be at Halloween Horror Nights this year. but this is the shirt. This is the Hollywood version because it has the Terror Tram, so it is a little bit different than like what you would find in the Orlando one. I'm just trying to like stuff it in my fanny pack so I don't have to carry this bag. But I had to wait till I was outside of the store so they didn't think I was like stealing or something. But this was just, I'm like making this pit stop because it's hot, but this has just been me going in the stores in City Walk and then the stores right when you enter the park. So this is just all of like the merch that's recently come out. The store clerk also told me they're getting the weekend merch, even though there was a lot of debate about the weekend merch, but they are getting the weekend merch. It was just delayed. So got some tea on that, and they always roll out more as the season gets closer, as the season starts. So every time you come, there's always going to be more stuff compared to the last time. But we haven't even checked out all the props yet. I want to do the Terror Tram and see all the construction. So we are going to head into the park. I'm also going to sit somewhere, like grab a beer because it is just so ridiculously hot. It's so hot. So right when you leave kind of like the opening area, you have your first sign. So it's the Blumhouse Haunted House entrance because this is the house that's over here by Waterworld. So this is normally where the ceremonies are, so you'll see that they have like the fireboxes up, the speakers, and then this gives very much American Horror Story freak show. Sideshow Slaughterhouse. And this is like the opening arches. And for this other side, they have this clown guy, more of it. And then they have this little fortune teller palm reader booth that looks like there's something in there and that it opens. So that is going to be like another type of machinery too. They also have this which they've covered up, which this is very typical of Orlando too. They'll cover up like gruesome looking stuff for the day guests so it doesn't like scare any children off, but this I'm assuming is a bunch of like mannequins and stuff as well. Over here they have more Dios de los Muertos stuff because this is how it was themed last year. So it looks like that's going to be the same thing this year. I got really scared here last year because someone came up to me off guard. But these are all the mannequins, the mariachi. This whole area is themed. So these are going to be where your primary like bars and food stands are. Also going to have the longest line. Looks like there's chefs there right now too, so they're probably testing out food. At the Corina. And then this is a little stand over here it looks like. I'm not sure what that stand is going to be. I think it was some merch last year. And then here's like the biggest bar for it too. So this is normally like an eating area anyways, so they just kind of transformed it, took out a lot of the tables, but they put more of these like barrel tables, which is good. And then you have Miss La Llorona over here. And then another refreshment stand that's always there. It's just themed a little bit to Dios de los Muertos. Now we're getting in line for the studio tour. It has a 15-minute wait, so actually really short today, and we're gonna see the updates.
From F9 with the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. They have been out here, Mystery Inc. That house on the hill in the distance is the Psycho house from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
We are going to drive right up to the Psycho house. I know this area makes a lot of people nervous, but don't believe everything you see in the movies. Norman Bates is a great guy. He's a local entrepreneur. He's a small business owner. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Jupiter's Claim. This was designed by production designer Ruth DeYoung and Jordan Peele. They deconstructed it after filming.
Live show. Well, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a bad mirror? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world.
Was one of the weirdest set visits I think I've ever had. I don't know what happened at the end. You know what? That's just a good reminder. Wherever we are on the tour, just stay seated and hang on to your belongings because you never know what kind of detours you're going to.
They've also added this when you get off the studio tour, which I love that they incorporated it to right when you get off of the studio tram. So as soon as you get off the escalators to the lower lot, you're gonna see the entrance sign for Legends Collide, and then over here is gonna be the weekend bar entrance. Here upstairs was like a Jurassic World bar with themed drinks and food, but this is gonna be, it looks like the weekend area up there. So I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like. They'll probably have like flashing lights, playing his music, everything. So it looks like the concession stand right next to the Mummy, they've transformed to Legends Collide. So it has the Wolfman, Dracula, the Mummy up there. I don't know if it was always called Mummy Eats and I didn't notice. And then it just has all of the theming across it as well. Food stand is also themed to Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's actually kind of open. It looks like they're serving some snacks and drinks right there. But this will be the area down here at the lower lot. And then down here by Transformers, you'll see on the right side will be the Killer Clowns from Outer Space haunted house entrance, which will go to the right side down there. And on this other side is the weekend maze entrance, and here is the sign over here. So the entrance is right next to where they're gonna have Super Nintendo World, so I wonder, I'm guessing the line is gonna go through back there. Okay, so outside of the Animal Actors Stadium, they have these, and they're set up at all of the 3 pillars right here. I'm surprised they don't have them like covered up during the day. And then they have this one, this like pumpkin lord person. Then here in like the Paris area, you have Dios de los Muertos stuff, these little skeletons in the tombs. This is the photo op for the RIP tour in there, if you can see. Then this is like the same setup as last year where they had like historical like folk tales almost about horror lining this entire hall, because this is where you exit from what will be the La Llorona house. Last year was the Bride of Frankenstein. So they have like all the historical tales. Looks like a couple kids were fighting each other in the tomb for this one. This is down by the Minion Cafe, so the end of the row, and they start to have different ones. So here's like El Chupacabra. So now we've made our way over to the La Llorona house. This facade looks crazy. It's also super close to where it's gated, like the entrance is right there. But this bell tower looks incredible. The detail, you can just tell. This little wishing well. It looks so good. I have to read about this La Llorona or watch the movie or both. It looks like that might be the exit. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell. But I'm excited for this house. And then here is the entrance to the horror hotel. You really can't see anything. It looks exactly like it always has. But you can see the barricades over here. This is where you would enter. And then here's the sign. I didn't realize they had the Dracula sign over there in the corner, but here is the entrance side to Hollywood Accor Hotel. Okay, it's literally 6 o'clock and it is still so hot out. I got ice cream because I was literally sweating. Like, it's so hot at 6 o'clock. I think it's still like 97 degrees. Like, what the fuck? So, I got this ice cream from JoJo's Ice Cream. It's like right outside of Jurassic World and Transformers. And it's like a sundae. It has like vanilla ice cream, strawberries. It's supposed to have popping bobas on it, which is what I really wanted. But I think they were out of popping boba. So I got like the Fruity Pebble stuff on top. There was cotton candy on top. Already ate that. And it's pretty good. So we just got off the studio tour. That was my first time seeing the Nope set since it got added. So that was pretty cool. I'm so excited for Horror Nights to start. Everything is pretty much set up. So I cannot wait to be back here in like 4 days. After this ice cream, like, I have to go because it is just so hot. And I'm hungry and I don't feel like eating here. So I just got this ice cream to like hold me over, cool me off. And look at my hair. I mean, I literally cannot. I can no longer be in public. So I'm going to finish my ice cream. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update video. I haven't been back to Universal in a hot minute since probably like the very beginning of summer, just because it's been hot. There's been crazy crowds. But you will see a lot more Universal videos from me now that Halloween Horror Nights starts in a couple days. So I'll see you guys on Thursday.